Okay, day 5. Favorite and least favorite grass type. Okay, so I was talking about things being tied earlier. We've already got another one. So, my favorite grass types is a tie between Breloom and Torterra. So, I love Torterra because it just has an amazing badass design, and it's also the other Sinnoh starter that I like. I mentioned earlier that there was always at least one starter in a region I didn't like. With Sinnoh, I love Piplup and Turtwig, not a fan of Chimchar, as I've already discussed. So Turtwig was like my second Sinnoh starter, and it's just great. I love Torterra. It's an awesome Pokemon. It's pretty decent in battle. So, yeah. Meanwhile, Breloom, I have more history with. I've always loved Shroomish. I've always caught it whenever I try to play through Ruby. I say try because I've never finished a playthrough of Ruby because I'm a freaking scrub. But I've always loved Shroomish, and I've always loved getting it to a Breloom because Breloom is just, I would not have expected Shroomish to evolve into a Breloom, but I would have never expected Breloom to be so good. It's a grass fighting type. It's gonna have some pretty big advantages. It's got a huge advantage against, like, rock types and ground types, but it can also take on, like, ice types too. I was trying to think of what grass is weak to. It can take on ice types too, which is pretty good. And it also has like a great like moveset. It's got like uppercuts. I think it can learn Sky Uppercut too. It can learn like close combat and Solar Beam. It can just learn a ton of great moves. And it's just always been on my Hoenn team, and I just really like it. So yeah. Least favorite grass type. Probably the Sunkern line. As I said before, it was really hard for me to find Pokemon I disliked, and I don't particularly dislike Sunkern. I like its design. Sunflora's design, it's just a sunflower with a face. I think that's a bit lame, but I think I had to pick the Sunkern line just because I've never considered using it, and it's like one of the weakest Pokemon, and it's just also just kind of boring looking. So, yeah. Favorite grass types, Torterra and Breloom. Least favorite grass type, the Sunkern line.